introduction to poetry, and I'm going to talk about the haiku, the limerick, and the acrostic poems. Okay? Do you guys have background in poetry? I know you do. Any background? A little bit?
We read The Raven the other day.
Okay. This isn't like The Raven at all.
I know.
These are more like fun and like easier to come up with like on the spot.
Except for haikus.
5, 7, and 5. It's not really not that hard.
Okay, so haiku is it originated in Japan and it's primarily about like nature, so either seasons or the weather, anything like that. It consists of 3 lines only. Each line is considered a phrase, and your first line is 5 syllables, your second line is 7 syllables, and your third line is 5 syllables again. So do you guys all know about syllables though? Okay. So then I have an example of a haiku. It's called Storm Clouds. Does somebody want to read it for me? Okay, go ahead.
Threat of pending storm changes quiet sky to roar mountains and sea moan.
Okay, so does everybody get the 5 syllables? Threat of pending storm. Everybody get syllables? Yeah? Okay, so does somebody want to break down the second line into syllables? Anybody? Good. Soft, but good. Okay. Does anybody want to do the third line? Third line into syllables?
Mountains and sea moan.
Good. Okay, so then there's the limerick, which is 5 lines. And these are kind of fun because lines 1, 2, and 5 rhyme, and then lines 3 and 4 rhyme. And who doesn't like rhyming?
I don't like writing.
Well, you guys are missing out.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, does anybody want to read this one called Dentist?
I do. There once was a girl named Jill who was scared by the sight of a drill. She brushed every day, so her dentist would say, "Your teeth are perfect, no bill."
See, wasn't that fun?
But they still give you a
But-
bill even if you don't.
The last game. Okay, so the acrostic is the first letter of each line spells out a word, and we were making that earlier.
Do one for long.
Okay, so this one's called Money. Does somebody want to read it for me?
So it's come on now.
Anybody?
Makes people crazy, overvalued, never stops being the goal of greed. Everything revolves around it. You should be able to grow it on trees.
Okay, so does everybody get why it's called Money? This is
The root of all evil.
Money. Spells out money. So. Okay, and then I have some to quiz you guys. Okay, does somebody want to read this for me? Will you read it for me?
We flee and a fly, and he flew. We're trapped and knew not what to do. Let us flee, said the fly, let us fly, said the flea.
Limerick.
So they flew and they flawed in the flue.
Okay, so
It's a fluke.
do you guys think it's a haiku, an acrostic, or a limerick?
Limerick.
And why do you think it's a limerick?
Because
The first, second, and fifth line rhyme, and the third and fourth line rhyme.
Good.
It's just like modern day rap, the last line.
Okay, and then does somebody want to read this one for me?
A bird's chirp echoes, he responds to him as if he was someone else.
Haiku? Why is it a haiku?
this is about nature. It's 575.
Plus, it's shorter than the rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wonder.
Will someone read it for me?
Hard to do and sometimes overwhelming. No, what? Someone do this.
Hard to
Hard to
do and
do.
sometimes overwhelming. My
This
teacher
one
gives us
didn't.
homework every single day, waiting for hours or reading for hours.
Is that supposed to be a?
It didn't.
Writing
It
for
did-
hours
this-
and reading for
What
hours.
was it supposed to say?
Can't say homework. Okay, H-O-M.
Oh,
E-W-O-R-K.
okay. That's why I was confused.
It didn't transfer very well. But okay, does everybody see that? The capital letters?
Yes.
Which should each be a line.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so then this is your review. And then I also, over here, have sheets for you guys so that you guys have all of them. And then we're all going to do an activity together where we create our own poems out of newspapers and magazines. So you can cut out the words and then glue them to the back of your piece of paper. And then you can keep them and you can look at these for a reference.
Or light them on fire.
I'm not very excited about that.
Okay.
I had to look for words, not come up with them in my head.
He doesn't like it.
That involved conscious thought. That
Sure.
involves too much